Chief Meteorologist David Karnes has our forecast for us. We're talking about the northern lights, but also I just can't stop thinking about how nice the weather is after a couple of really cold days.
It's nice for it to be a boring weather day so we can talk about these fun things.
We like boring weather days. Nothing wrong with that, especially when it's boring and in the 60s. Getting close to 70. It'll probably reach 70 tomorrow and stay that way through the weekend. Northern lights, so it's not as strong tonight, but you still may be able to see it. It is about 50-50. I'll be honest. Going out, they measure it kind of a G1 to G5 is the scale in terms of the intensity of the solar winds coming off the sun. Last night was a G4, and that allowed the northern lights to be seen all the way down in Mexico. Well, looking at the latest, it is a G2 intensity right now, but it is forecast to be a G2 to G3 intensity moving into tonight. So do go out, look to the north, see if you can see anything. If you can't see anything with the naked eye, get your phone out. The phone camera is more sensitive than your eye, and sometimes you can pick it up with the phone when you can't see it with your eyes. So definitely worth a look, but can't promise you anything. How does it work? Well, we get a solar wind coming off the sun pretty constantly, and we are protected from that, from the radiation from the magnetic shield that goes around the entire Earth. But when that solar wind gets a little more intense, it creates a solar storm that puts out more energy, which collects along the poles, and that creates the northern lights. It interacts with oxygen and nitrogen, and that's what determines the colors. If it's oxygen, the greens and the reds, and here we saw it interacting more with nitrogen, which gave it that nice purple hue that we saw last night. So pretty clear skies, Creative Discovery camera. We're looking good. 66 now in Chattanooga, 64 in Cleveland, made it to a high of 68 degrees after a nice chilly low in the 20s. Looking at our temperature trend over the next 6 to 10 days, we're going to see it staying above average with highs getting into the 70s, staying there through the weekend, cooling a little bit next week, but we'll go from the 70s to the mid to upper 60s. So it's still going to be warm and warmer than it should be for the middle of November next week. We'll go quickly through our futurecast. Not a lot to see, just warm weather continuing to keep on keeping on. We'll have temperatures in the 70s Friday into Saturday. Weak front moving through on Sunday brings in mostly cloudy skies, maybe a sprinkle or two Sunday and Monday. Sunday afternoon will clear out, but then we'll have some more clouds moving in on Monday, and that'll bring some clouds, maybe a sprinkle or two. Tuesday, better chances for rain in the morning, and then we'll clear out on Tuesday afternoon, setting the stage for, again, mid to upper 60s and dry weather as we head into our Wednesday. So for tonight, looking at temperatures dropping down into the mid to upper 30s, it's going to be cool and crisp tonight, low 30s as we head into the Blue Ridge Mountains. And our Storm Alert 7-day forecast showing those 70s staying with us through the weekend, even 74 on Saturday. How about that? Only a 10% chance of a shower Sunday and Monday. Morning showers on Tuesday, a little more likely, and then clearing out. And the average high is 63. We're going to cool down a little bit, but mid to upper 60s, that is still pretty warm, guys.